Today we're camping out for a Thanksgiving bourbon drop.
We're outside Cedar Mill Liquor Store, just outside Portland, Oregon, and it is 8 a.m. on Thanksgiving right now, 2 hours before they open.
And we actually are the first ones in line. So we got here at 8 a.m. and still no people. So we have our chairs set up and we're just hanging out.
Yeah, we heard through the grapevine that some stores in the area do like Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas drops. So we just asked around, and Cedar Mill the other day, they just told us, they said, hey, we're gonna have some bourbon. We don't know what exactly they'll have. We know Stag and East Tail Barrel Proof, Weller, Elmer T, those types of things have been dropping a lot lately. And so maybe we'll get something like that, or maybe something a little more special. We'll just have to wait and find out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some on the counter. I see Blanton's.
Start it. But...
No, you're good. All right.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
How do we do?
I don't either.
Should I ask him?
I can.
So we came in a couple days ago, and someone who worked here said there would be a big drop on Thanksgiving. Is that just not the case? It was actually yesterday?
It was actually yesterday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't know until yesterday.
Okay. All right.
In the dark about it.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. What do you want to do? Do you want to just go?
I guess.
Where did you go? Do you want to try going over to the baseline, please, or something? Or?
I don't know. Whatever.
Let's see.
Apple?
Vanilla.
Wow.
We came in and we were just walking around, and the employee came out. He's like, hey, how you doing? We're like, oh, we're new to the area. We've heard some stores like do drops around the holidays. He's like, oh yeah, we're doing one on Thanksgiving. Just come by. And we're like, okay. And then we just asked them down. They're like, yeah, our owner just kept us in the dark and just dropped them yesterday. So we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't put any weight in that. I mean, that's stuff that was going out the back door.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It was very strange. So.
Geez, don't apologize. I'm happy to put that on there. It's all good.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you guys heading to another store, or are you going to just head out?
Wherever you want to go.
Are you going to hit anything?
I'm tempted to just go to baseline and just see what's popping.
You want to just do that?
Yeah, that's cool.
I think let's do that.
Like, we're out.
You can even
so.
film the store there. They're nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that?
And this is a cool, I don't know if you're into beer at all, but this is a cool local brewery called Great Notion.
Oh.
And these are their like holiday, like
Oh.
the Halloween drops.
Ooh.
The flavor profiles on these look wild, right?
No
like
kidding. Oh my
blueberry,
gosh.
Marshmallow tart.
Yeah.
And,
That one's crazy. The
sherbet
monkey
and
one?
stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Do you want either of them?
I think for a little taste of like
Yeah.
what the locals got going, I think it's worth a shot.
Try it. I tried that monkey one.
Yeah. Which one is it? All right.
Monkey. Or pink lemonade.
What, the pink lemonade?
Yeah.
All right. Do
I
these
try
two?
it. Yeah. That'd be our turkey day.
Yeah, right?
All right. We'll just do these two.
Do you want some Blanton?
No, we're all good.
Because it was only Blanton's yesterday.
Blanton's.
Eagle Rare. We had like 2 EH.
Okay, yeah.
All right, well, that was a freaking bust. We showed up pretty early. I mean, we got there at 8. The next person that got there was our friend Eddie, who got there at
9:30.
9:30-ish. And we were all excited. There were like, I don't know, at least 6 other people that showed up like behind us. And yeah, we walk in, the only thing they have is freaking Blanton's. Like, that's it. And they tell us that there's, like, they dropped it the day before, and the owner just decided to drop it the day before instead.
Yeah, it was all very strange. To be clear, we're not trying to be stuck up and complain about Blanton's and all that, but we did go to the store a couple days ago.
Yes.
An employee very nicely came up to us and asked us if we were looking for anything. We told him, hey, we're new to the area. We heard a lot of stores do holiday drops. And he said, oh yeah, we do. We're going to have a big bourbon drop on Thanksgiving on Thursdays. Just show up. People usually show up a half hour before and you'll get something for sure. And we showed up today, and yeah, they said, I don't know what that
Yeah.
employee was saying, but we just dropped all our stuff yesterday. So we're really confused.
What? I just don't understand. This is, it's crazy. I mean, like, yeah, I don't, whatever. We're heading over to a different liquor store. Might not get anything. Might just be another one where we just check out the store, but oh well. Next time, I guess.
Next time. All right, we made it over to Baseline Liquor in Hillsboro. They didn't have anything special. They had an HTL barrel proof that was left over in the morning. People already snagged that, but they do have a little barrel of somewhat special stuff right here. So we've got the Old Fitzgerald 7-year bottled and bond. I believe this is $60. We saw a drop of it a long time ago, and now it's supposed to be a shelfer, and you know, maybe that's becoming true. We have the Yellowstone 10-year single barrel for $125. It's a little cheaper than we used to see in California. And then this is a new drop in Oregon. Willet 8-year single barrel pick of the rye for $260. This is the 3-finger jack pick. Basically the whole state got some. They share it across all the different stores. And so we're gonna pass. It's just the Willet pricing is just too out of hand for us, but I'm sure those will be gone pretty soon. They actually have a Dad's Hat bottled and bond rye for $82. I didn't know we get Dad's Hat over here in Oregon, but that's a really cool release right there. We actually tried this exact bottle recently. It's not our favorite, but we're hoping to get more of the cask strength soon because those are really good. We have the Redwood Empire Grizzly Beast. This is a batch 4. I believe this is the one that we actually have. And then we have the A Overholt Rye, Basically on Toast, and the Ben Holiday Rickhouse Proof for $75. This is a 116.10 proof one. Get all this cool stats, everything like that. And so we tried the normal Ben Holiday a long time ago, but we haven't tried the cask strength yet. So maybe we'll grab that at some point. And then we have Hibiki 21 for $850. Redemption for $68. This is a bourbon finish in cognac. And then a Hill Rock for $166. And then right around the same area, we have some of their picks. We have a Maker's Mark pick right there. I believe that's about $80. George Remus. We have an Angel's Envy right here for $90, 110 proof. This is the older bottle style. We have a Whistle Pig Boss Hog for $600. We got 3 of them in the fancy cases. We have Angel's Envy Cask Strength Bourbon for $250, a special release. We have a Woodford Double Oak pick. It does say Master Distiller. I think this is actually their own pick though. Sometimes they do that. We have a Wilderness Trail Rye pick, 51.87 proof right there. And we got a fun little, I guess that's actually from Wilderness Trail, not really even a tater sticker, but that's kind of cool right there. We have a Jefferson's pick up top. And then here you can see the prices right here. So Jefferson's 55, Remus 60, Wilderness Trail 60, Maker's Mark 70, Woodford 70, and the Angel's Envy for 90. And then right on the bottom, we have some Bookers. The Joseph Magnus, this is just the normal, the triple cask, I believe is what it's called. Henry McKenna, I.W. Harper, Heaven Hill of Grain to Glass. This is the rye. Knob Creek 9-year. Got Larceny. This is the A125 batch. Sorry, they got new labels on them. Hard to read. And Old Ezra 7, along with the Yamazaki 12-year on the floor for $200. Those prices are getting a little out of hand. We have some other cases on the floor right here. We have the Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel. As you can see, they have 4 cases unopened, so we're finally getting some good deliveries of this in Oregon here. So this should be a shelf staple, just like the single barrel proof is now. That's $70. And we've got the normal Angel's Envy, Bullet Rye, Jameson, some Irish, some of the usuals. Jack Daniel's, we got the Blackberry over there. And then some more normal bottles, Knob Creek, Four Roses, all that type of stuff. All right, now we're in the bourbon and American whiskey aisle, and this is actually the Oregon section. So on the right, we have Branch Point, their normal, the Trit, and the Stout cask for $70 to $50 each. That's actually a local distillery in Dayton, Oregon. Westward, which we featured a ton on the channel. We got all kinds of different bottles right there. McCarthy's, Ewan Young. We haven't really heard a lot about those. And Bird Creek to the left for $96. Going down over here, we have Stein Distillery. They have some fun animals on their whiskey, but it's all only 2 years old. Some of them are 5 years old. So haven't heard anything about these. They're all only 80 proof, so I'll probably pass, but interesting labels right there. Black Maple Hill, which I believe is now Oregon whiskey. Ransom, Whippersnapper, really fun brand names right there. Along with the normal Russells and Old Elk. And then moving down, Uncle Nearest, we have this Brown family whiskey. This might be Oregon. Not entirely sure. It's in the Oregon section, so probably, oh yeah, Spokane, Washington, there we go. So not quite, but P&W, we'll give it to them. Broken Top, Burnside, we really like all these Burnside labels right here. Crater Lake, including this one, the Special Rye for $35. We have some Oregon Spirit, their wheat, and their bottled and bond, $60 right there. Dry Fly, we've tried some of those releases and we really like them. This is a cask and release sweet whiskey finished in a beer barrel, only 90 proof, but $50, not too bad. Dead Guy, they recently closed, so everyone's kind of hunting these bottles because they'll never get made again. $40 and $50 right there. Bull Run, they do a lot of finishing of MGP whiskeys, so we actually have a 16-year finish in Pinot Noir. I believe that's American light whiskey, but still, 55 bucks, 16-year-old whiskey finished. That's kind of a fun experience. And then Woodinville from up in Washington. And keep going down, Cocoa Bomb, Heritage Distilling Company, Wood Family Sears, 40 Acres Straight Rye Whiskey. I mean, there's a ton of stuff apparently that we need to try that's all Oregon or Washington named. We got New Basin, Wild Will, Trails that I've heard a lot of good things about. They generally source, but then they do a lot of finishing too. So we got the 10-year, 8 years, $35 to $60. We've even seen some picks that are finished in like honey barrels and stuff like that. They do a lot of fun things. We'll probably end up with the Trails End bottle pretty soon. Back up top, we have the Willet section, which actually is a big deal here in Oregon. They didn't used to be in Oregon for a couple of years and just came back recently. So we got the 4-year cask strength rye for $76, a little cheaper than that 8-year pick, thankfully. And we've got the Whistle Pigs right there, $80 to $250. Moving down, we have some Tin Cup, including the 10-year, which I think, yeah, that's $50. The little price tags are out of order right there. Lots of different Tin Cup. We have Balcones and Garrison Brothers out of Texas. Garrison Brothers, $200 for that Balmoria. I know people love that bottle though. And we got this Wathen single barrel. We never used to see this one in California, so that's kind of fun. Some other Medley Brothers, Wilderness Trail, Frey Ranch, and then the Redwood Empire. So now the Rocket Tops come in these cool tins, kind of like Scotch or like E.H. Taylor, stuff like that. They really went all out on this, and it's still $80, so not too bad of a deal right there. Don't see the Grizzly Beast, but maybe over in the other section. Then we got Still Austin, Black Saddle, Ben Holiday right here, Fontaine Black, always scary, Montana, and the Fortuna. I believe this is discontinued from Rare Character, 102 proof for $85. Still a few bottles, just a little stragglers right there. And then down below, we're getting into some of the peanut butter flavors, some more bottom shelfer stuff down there. We have Barrel Seagrass, $85 right there. Some Virginia and Thomas S. Moore at the top. A little bit of interesting bottles. And the Baby Jane for $45 actually on sale right there. And the Hemingway Rye is still sticking around at $85, along with the Wyoming Whiskey. And then we've got some Angel's Envy, including the Triple Oak, on sale for $70. We have all the High West, including the massive handles of the Double Rye right there. Basil Hayden. Move down, we actually have the full Bardstown Origin Series lineup for $50, $50, $50, and $45 right there. They're really available. All the bullets as we're used to seeing. And then moving down, we have Long Branch and every different format of Buffalo Trace, including the fun, tall liter bottles right there. Traveler, Sazerac, New Riff, which I think is a pretty new addition to Oregon too. The bottle and bond's only $40 each, really good deal. Some Redemptions, all MGP liquid down there. We have Old Potrero and the Cooper's Craft for $33, which we never saw this in California, but we're gonna have to pick that up because people really love that bottle. Pikesville for $55, don't see that everywhere. Smoke Wagon Uncut for $79, and the whole Green River lineup, including Full Proof, for $50. All right, at the top we have some Stranahans, including the Diamond Peak for $81. There's some American Single Malt. We have Baker's, the normal 7-year, and the High Rye being $75. We have the Calumets, including the 15-year for $140, along with a few Rabbit Holes. Some of them on sale even, not too bad. And down we have all the Penelopes, the Architect, the Barrel Strength, the Weeded. All the normal Four Roses lineup, including those new single barrel recipes. We have all the Makers, including 101 for $40 right there. Jim Beam Black 7-year for 27. We did not like that bottle, unfortunately, but I know a lot of people do. We have that weird Clearmont Steep American Single Malt, all the different Wild Turkeys. Don't see the new 101 8-year, but I know that's a little harder to find right now. And we have 1792, the small batch, big Larceny minor case for $35, and the Bowman, both the Bowman Brothers and the Port Finish. Up top, we have some Heaven's Door, 40 and 50, along with that weird Cascade Mood that's under 80 proof for $125. And we have Jefferson's, all the Ocean, the Rye, everything like that. Up top, we have James E. Pepper, the Bourbon, and Templeton, and the Peerless, both the normal Rye and the Bourbon. And then we have the Sinatra Select, 175. Some Bell Mead, the normal Bell Mead, and then we have a bunch of different Jack Daniels right here. So we have all the single barrel, barrel proof, the rye, and the single barrel proof rye. It's 132 proof right there. And then really just everything else is just kind of the normal selection. We have all the normal Old Foresters, the Elijah Craigs. We have barrel proof, the A125 there, the new barrel proof rye for 75, A925. And then all the different flavored. We have Evan Williams, Jim Beam, just everything you expect. And that's kind of everything right here in the bourbon section. All right, we just finished up Baseline. Unfortunately, today we are leaving empty-handed on Thanksgiving, but this is a really good store in the area. And you know, maybe Christmas, Black Friday, maybe we'll have better luck at some other drop. Answering the call.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're back at Fred Meyer because Jonathan got a call that he won
A Tanyard Hill Rye Jack Daniel's special release.
But get this, I just won that about 30 minutes ago. So we're coming home with 2. I didn't film mine because it was a surprise. Yeah, but this one, yeah, we got a call like right when we were headed home actually on the freeway and saying we won another one. So we're so excited.
$100 out the door.
Alrighty, so we just picked up our second bottle of the Tanyard. So we're super excited. Obviously, like we said, mine was kind of a surprise, so it was cool that we got a call for Jonathan as well. They didn't have that many, maybe a case, so getting 2 bottles is really cool. We obviously were a little bit disappointed yesterday that we didn't get a whole lot, or yeah, nobody called us about that.
Yeah, but I think this makes up for it more than enough, and honestly we've probably used up all of our luck for at least a year, and yeah, that's okay. If we're gonna do it for 2 bottles, these are pretty good ones to come home with.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, and we'll see you guys next time and hopefully crack these open soon.